What's up, y'all? It's Omar, and for this video, I just want to tell y'all something. And it's something I saw in somebody else's video, and I wanted to share it with y'all, just in case y'all may not come across it. It was like, if you're living in the past, you're going to be sad. If you're living in the present, or not the present, if you're living in the future, you're going to be anxious. But the only time you're going to feel joy, happiness, and like this sense of, just like the only time you're going to be stable is when you're thinking about the present and things that are only going on at this moment today, not yesterday. Because if you're living in yesterday, you're always going to be like, if you're looking at the past, you're always going to be dwelling. And when I say dwelling, I mean living in the past, not just you and a friend talking about a good moment y'all had, last year or something, like y'all had a fun gathering. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about when you're living in the past, when all you can think about is like that one relationship that you just think is holding you back. It's only holding you back because you're living in it and you're replaying it over and over and over in your brain. And then for the future, when you're looking into the future, you're only going to be anxious because the future literally is undetermined right now. I mean, God knows the future, but the future is undetermined. It's the unknown. That's why I wouldn't say that's why we fear it, but it's kind of why we fear it, because we try to think ahead, and that's where anxiety comes in, because we're thinking if we do this, somebody's going to react a certain way, and our brain's already jumping to all these conclusions. That's what anxiety does, and people don't even realize it. Because it goes unnoticed. When we think about false prophets, we think about people, but anxiety is literally and arguably the biggest false prophet out there, because it literally tries to tell you if you do something, what is going to happen. And it tells you that if you you have to do something else, because if you do this, whatever you thought, that is going to happen. Only God knows the future. That's how you know it's a false prophet. And then, not to mention, when you're living in the present, it's simply going to be you and God, because God's going to meet you wherever you're at. But also, there's a proverb. It's chapter 4, verse 25. It says, "Look straight ahead and fix your eyes on what lies before you." So if you just look straight ahead, God didn't give us, yesterday. But if your brain's in yesterday, you're going to miss today. And if your brain's in the future, once again, you're also going to miss today. But that's my message, is just live in the present.